Today we're making a seared salmon fillet with a delicious fresh cherry salsa. Our ingredients are fresh salmon, dark red cherries. You can use either tart cherries or sweet cherries or a combination for this, depending on how tangy you would like your salsa to be. We use sweet cherries, fresh pineapple, fresh jalapeno chili, cilantro, and a bit of sugar for the glaze, along with salt and pepper for seasoning. Now the first thing we need to do for this dish is get the cherry juice for our glaze. So you see our cherries are pitted and cut in half here, and I've sprinkled it with a little bit of salt. And the salt is going to draw the juice out of the cherries. So now we have all this good dark red cherry juice to use for our glaze. And we're going to take that juice and combine it with a couple of tablespoons of sugar and a small saucepan, and then we're going to heat that up just to melt the sugar. Our glaze is coming to a simmer. Starting to thicken. Now you can add a lot of different things to flavor this if you like. You could put some minced fresh ginger in it, would be wonderful. A little orange zest would be nice. Chipotle chili powder or chili flakes would be wonderful. Fresh jalapeno would be great. We're just keeping it simple, so we've got our salted cherry juice and some sugar, and then we're going to let it cool, and that's going to be the glaze for our salmon. Our salmon has gotten a nice brown crust on it, so we're going to flip it over for just 1 second to sear the bottom. You can use skin on or skin off salmon for this recipe. We're going to turn the heat off. I'm going to take my salmon, place it on a foil-lined baking sheet, and then we're going to spoon over our cherry glaze. So our cherry glaze is nice and thick. See how thick that is? And we're going to spoon it right over the top of the salmon fillet. Let it get down in all those little nooks and crannies and make sure the whole top is covered. And then we're going to stick this in a 350-degree oven to finish gently, just until the center is barely cooked. You don't want to overcook your salmon or it's going to be dry. While our salmon is finishing up in the oven, we have chopped up our fresh pineapple, part of our jalapeno pepper. We have our cherry halves and some of our fresh cilantro, and we're going to stir that together to make a nice fresh salsa. So we are going to put our finished cherry glazed salmon right on our plate and top it with some of our gorgeous fresh cherry and pineapple salsa. Makes for a beautiful and nutritious dinner.